For Panthers Fans Only is a sports podcast intended for mature audiences and contains profanity as well as extremely spirited conversation. What you see and hear are the sole opinions and depictions of each individual, not at all inclusive of the entire cast or any guests associated with our show. Thanks for tuning in, and always remember to stand on business.
Nigga, just have my chocho ready. Shout out to the defense, too.
I would have remembered if it had messed my bread off, but it didn't.
Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy back up in this thing, I'm ready.
Happy Drake Week, happy Drake Week. Hey, if you're not a Drake supporter, I can go ahead and tell y'all this right now. Skip the intro for the next 5 or 6 weeks consecutively, because when Iceman drop, it's a new track every week. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yo, bitch is as hot as ice. Every time you see me, I look like I hit the lotto twice.
Whoa!
You got him right. Yeah, I got him bun.
Iceman coming.
Cause I swear that life is just not as fun. Neeks got the weed. Hush got a gun.
And a couple of y'all niggas just have forgot Hungry Drake. That's y'all problem for real.
In the city of the purple Sprite. Someone tell Malaya I'm on fire.
Y'all remember 09 Drake?
King of diamonds and tell China it be worth
when the nigga was starving in the
my
city.
Table stacking dollars to the perfect height. Work something. Twerk something basis. She just try and make it, so she right here getting naked. I don't judge her, but I could never.
Sizzle, what up, nigga?
Her. I'm just a rapper, and soon she'll have met another.
I know how to get my nigga going, man. He need that throwback Drizzy Drake rock.
I'm just feeling sorry for whoever gotta sweep up. Yeah, bills everywhere. Trill everything.
And Drake just stand for do right and kill everything.
I love Nicki Minaj. I told her I'd admit it. I hope one day we get married just to say we fucking did it. And girl, I'm fucking serious. I'm with it. If
that
you
shit
with
knocking.
It, your verses
welcome,
turn me
welcome.
On and your pants are
huge
mighty
week.
fitted.
Iceman on the way.
Damn, I think you
NFL schedule, the leaks started happening. The weather, for whatever reason, feel like it's football season. I don't even know why.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
I don't either, but it just feels like it's football season if I've ever seen it.
You know what it is when I find
sing this shit if you in your whip. Matter of fact, shout out to all my niggas that's working listening to this shit right now too. What up? Can you just tell me what you
down for? Anything you down for? I know things have changed. No, I used to be around more, but you should miss me a little.
What Weezy say?
I just hope that you miss me a little when I'm gone.
Oh
shit, motherfucker, goddamn. Kicking bitches out the condo like
a lot of niggas been sleeping and disrespecting on Prime Lil Wayne too. I don't like that shit neither.
Up like a ground ball. I walk like so I don't.
Welcome to the show.
Off. Man, I swear my bitches do it till they suck the brown off. That's nasty. Yes,
Carter, what up, Carter?
But I ain't as mad.
Hey, I wish y'all could see this nigga Carter, bro. He think he pretty.
Make them run until they
no cap.
Like
I don't know who think they prettier, him or Taylor.
Voice baritone. Haters carry on. Beat the pussy up. Call me Larry Holmes. Young money,
welcome to the show. I hope y'all enjoyed our little rock out session. Shout out to all the Spotify listeners that no longer can get the intro music. I hate that for y'all. Y'all can't even get the vibe of what's going on the pod for real.
They clipped it?
Yeah, I clipped it because they started clipping us. So once they started clipping us, I said, yeah, unfortunately, Spotify can't get that no more. So shout out to all the people listening on DSP. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube right now. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Turn the bell notification on. Haley has sick leave activated today. Shout out to her. Water, electrolyte, Pedialyte, and I won't even really say what the real prescription needs to be, but you know what I'm saying. So just water. There's a lot of water. We got Carter in the building today. Shout out to Carter. You know, who else do I need to shout out? Go buy our merch, 4PanthersFansOnly.com right now if you haven't done so. The schedule releases this Thursday. We already have leaks. We're going to go through a couple of the leaks that I've seen. A couple of them have been confirmed already by Shefty and Ian. So we'll go through that a little bit as well. That being said, FPFO Road Game Experience Volume 2 will be going live. I don't know, maybe.
Is it not 3? Well, I guess we didn't really bring anybody on the first one.
Vegas.
We're just testing it out, testing the waters, seeing what it was like.
That's a hell of a test.
I swear.
That's an unbeatable test. No cap. But yeah, that's coming on. That's going to be on the way soon. That'll be live. What else do I need to go through? I think that's it. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Like I said, if you're watching and listening on DSP, shout out to you. Make sure to like, comment, follow, leave a rating, unless it's less than 3 stars. If it's less than 3 stars, just put your suggestions and everything in the black box to the right, and yeah, keep it pushing. But if you have 3.5 stars or better, feel free to give us a ranking. And even that is kind of low, but I guess beggars can't be choosers, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have some hating ass people regardless, too.
I mean, that's true. They're going to do that.
That might give us 0 or 1.
Yeah, that's true. Because, the ranking, the rating on Spotify, it ain't 5. It ain't 5. That's what I'll say. It ain't 5 right now. But, yeah, we'll I don't know. Maybe it'll never be 5. Who cares? It is what it is. Either way, they're going to tune in. So, yeah, shout out to y'all. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. Appreciate everybody being here. I'm your host, JJ.
I'm your co-host, Terrence.
That's your cue. Freestyle.
And I'm Cart. I'm behind the scenes again. So
yes, sir.
What's going on, y'all?
Friend of the show. Stand-in producer for today. Looking good, looking sharp. You know what I'm saying?
I guess all y'all wish Haley to get well soon.
Yes.
If you want.
Oh, they want to.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them that's damn near sad behind her. Just off the voice alone. But it's okay, because what we're going to start doing is we might just start making her do ASMR shit.
I don't want to hear that.
It don't matter about what you want to hear. It's always about the viewers and the people and the consumers. If y'all want to hear Haley do ASMR, let us know in the comments. It actually doesn't matter, because that shit is never happening, but it was a great idea for 15 seconds, I guess. We could make some show off of that shit, too. I mean, that motherfucker like Andrew Tate. Or I just can't say that.
Yeah.
Or, okay, just let
Very controversial name.
Huh?
Very controversial name.
Yeah. I probably should mark that out. But it's okay. I had to do it last week, too. And I had to rewatch the Jonathan Brooks rant, too.
Why?
When we recorded it, when I went back to the crib, I watched the whole shit, like the whole first hour, just to make sure nothing came off too hostile. Because I felt like...
When did we go on the rant about him?
Like 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, referencing last week or anything.
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
No, yeah, shout out to bro. He's baptized. He got baptized, 2 weeks ago? Shout out to him. Princely. Saw Princely at rookie training camp. Shout out to him.
Working on getting better.
No, he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing any work.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's good to just be in the building. Like, you need to get back into a routine.
Good mental reps.
Yeah, go and support your teammates, your fellow rookies. So
that's fair.
Way to be a mentor. Shout out to Princely.
Yes. Leading by example.
Exactly.
Shout out to Princely. I love everybody on the team. I want no smoke with anybody on the team. I love everybody on the team. I think that all of y'all are phenomenal. And all of y'all are all pros, even if, you haven't really played a lot. Or I shouldn't say that. That's too far, too. What can I? Matter of fact, don't even worry about it.
I didn't even say anything.
How you feeling, bro? How you doing? You good? Shout out to the Hurricanes, too. I'll say that.
Yeah, shout out to the Hurricanes. I feel good. This weekend was good. Mother's Day weekend. Damn, I can't talk.
It's okay.
I celebrated my mom on Saturday, so that was nice. She was flooded with gifts, so I'm sure she's very happy. Took her out to eat. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. If you guys watch the channel, happy Mother's Day to you. Shout out to y'all. But, yeah, it was cool. Yesterday was a very nice day. I think it was like 81 and sunny, so got on the grill a little bit, sat on my balcony, watched the 76ers get blasted.
That shit was sad, bro.
They're horrible.
I mean, it's god awful.
And they gotta damn blow the shit up because
Yeah. It's over with.
Yeah, it's over. But I just found out that Embiid, he been signed a contract extension, but I think it kicks in next year.
For real?
Like 3 years, yeah.
Oh,
So-
they got to pay him or find a suitor.
I mean, he's already been paid, but that particular contract kicks in next year. But there's no way that they can continue to roll that team out. But either way, it was a good weekend for me.
Good. Glad to hear it. Carter, how about yourself, sir?
Weekend was good. Went to the city. Kicked it with Dukes. Kicked it with the girl, and then obviously kicked it with my child, aka the dog. Let me make sure.
Oh,
I clarify.
I was about to say, what?
specify. Yeah,
Let me make sure I
specify.
clarify.
Yeah.
Everything was good. Sis came in town. I got Bobby's out of surgery. Good to go.
Shout out, Bobby.
Everything is good to go, man. Everything was cool. Everything was cool and copacetic, as my old head say.
Good. Love to hear that.
I didn't get to golf. That's the only thing that I was missing this weekend.
It's okay. This weekend,
I did go
wasn't
to the
about you.
range. Went to the range with Pops. So,
Really?
Gun range?
Yeah. That's always fun.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the driving range. I was like, TC about to
went
be
to
on
the
the
gun
course.
range. He back for sure. He just want to drop 3K on clubs.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to talk to TC.
He went and got them custom made. All guys enjoying retirement, bro.
Shout out
Damn,
to
I didn't even know he was retired. Wow, that's dope. That's what I plan for my retirement to look like. Just be able to go and golf every day, drink me a few beers, smoke my cigars. Very simple man, very simple life. Get home, have me lunch ready. Because I'm probably going to do a tea time at about 9 a.m.
Okay. So around 9:07.
Yeah, around
Slots
9:07,
be-
yeah.
Slots be kind of weird. It's
Yeah, they
staggered.
do. Yeah, about 9:07. Wait for the dew to get off of the course and stuff like that. That's why they don't do it too early in the morning for y'all that don't know.
Okay,
But,
thank you. You're teaching me.
So do about 9:07. Depending on how good I am by that point, I may be able to get through it in about 4 hours or so. But
You should be able to get. I mean, in 40 years, 30 years. How old are you? 28, 30. How old are
I'm
you?
27, I think.
Oh, how the hell you don't know? When is your birthday?
Sometimes I be forgetting, like everything be running together, bro.
When is your birthday?
October 27th.
Oh, okay.
You see how he stuttered there? Early signs of CTE. Make sure your kids wear guardian caps in high school.
I was thinking about that the
real.
other day, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about that the other day. I was on the baseball field, umpiring baseball on Saturday, 1-day tournament, 12U, just doing 12U, and I was just thinking, like, bro, if I have a son, am I gonna let my son play football? Like, I legitimately was thinking about that shit, bro. Because I'm just like, bro, honestly, I don't know if I want to deal with that.
It's a real question, but I feel like just being how big football is in our lives and how vital of a part it is in our lives, like, I don't see myself saying no. But also, even before, like, I was in pads and a helmet playing football, like, we were doing that shit outside, and, like,
True.
I just remember, like, getting tackled and my head slamming against the ground.
Yeah.
And I'm literally seeing stars and having a headache, and I'm still, like,
Yeah. The first time I ever really, like, where I, like, considered not playing football ever again in life, I was probably, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10. And you know how Friday Night Lights, got the little kid football game going on by the track, and I thought that I was tough. So I wanted to go play with the high school kids. And I got the ball, and one of them niggas picked me up literally and slammed me on my shit. Yeah. No cap. And we were playing right by my pops too. That nigga looked at me. He said, "You better not fucking cry." He said, "You better not cry." That nigga, I'm not gonna lie, that shit fucked me off bad. No cap. So yeah, all of that being said, I don't know. I wouldn't tell my son no, but like how I thought about it prior to that moment, I think that it's always been in my head, like, yeah, my son is playing football, and that was like the first time ever that I really thought about it and was like, I don't know. We can go to the batting cage though. You gonna play something? He gonna play something.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't tell him no, but also, like, yeah, you got to be active and you got to make us some cho, which I'm already having, but at the same time, it's like
It's an investment, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel it. Well, maybe he might want to be a doctor.
That's like my SoFi.
Shout out SoFi. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't bought none of that already, this is not financial advice.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, not at all. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all know his job. Y'all know how much money he makes. So.
No, y'all don't. Y'all don't know how much money I
So
make.
if he say it, then y'all know.
Don't know my job.
Nah, for sure. Okay, here we go. Schedule releases Thursday, like we mentioned. We're kind of going to jump around a little bit here, I guess, to start us off. Do you mind turning me down a little bit, my mic? I feel like I'm loud, but it might just be my headphones. Schedule releases Thursday. We had a couple of drops. Now, I'm going to go through this schedule because it just hit my phone. Shout out to Dylan, our content manager. If you're new here, we have, 5 or 6 people on the team. Dylan is our content manager. He runs the Twitter page. I need to make sure that I always tell new people that Dylan runs the Twitter page. It's not me, because he be up there on bullshit like he was this week with the whole Chris Brazzell and Xavier Legette shit. He's partially responsible, but we'll save that for a little bit later on in the show. That being said, he just sent me over what we perceive to be the week one schedule. And I don't know how accurate this is. It seems like it's making its rounds throughout NFL Twitter right now. But, I mean, we can go ahead and get into it. If we're going based off of this, what this schedule has us at, opening up the season against the Detroit Lions week 1. How you feel about that?
It'll be a tough matchup for sure. They were injury-riddled last year, but I think pretty much they have everybody coming back pretty healthy, and we know what they were when they were healthy 2 years ago. Very scary team to face, so I think it's going to be a very tough matchup, but, all in all, like, I'm excited for the game in general. Dan Campbell, I think, is a very great coach. He's going to take a lot of risks, so I think that our team should be ready for that. But I think it'll be a very tough matchup, but I like that we're getting that early. Go ahead and test and see what we have early on. See what Bryce is looking like. See what the defense is looking like. See what our outside weapons are looking like. I don't think that there's a better test to go against if that's the team that we're playing week 1 than the Detroit Lions. Because they're going to come out and try to punch you in the mouth. They're going to come out and be physical. That's the way that they're coached. That's the way that team has been structured and built. So I think there's no better test than the Detroit Lions week 1. And I think that from that, you will be able to see what your team is made of, especially being that you have the, third hardest schedule this year.
Yep, that's what it is. That's what's based on, I think that was on Fox. That was what Fox had us ranked. And then I saw something come out on NFL, and it dropped all the way down to 10. So either way, it's top 10 hardest schedule.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Top 10 hardest schedule in the NFL, no matter how you want to slice it. But that. Like I said, I saw that yesterday, actually.
Yeah, no matter how you dice it up, but Detroit being the first team that you play is a great representation of that ranking. So it's like you go ahead and get battle tested really early and see how you kind of respond from that. So I'm excited.
I agree. If this is the week 1 matchup, I'm super excited. Of course, and this is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing when you have other NFL fans, when you're primary Panther podcast, and you have other NFL fans in the building. What you guys don't see on the camera is them hating on the low behind the camera. Not even on the low, on the high, but they just don't vocalize it. So we're dealing with that right now too, because this nigga is making all kind of facial expressions and all kind of other things going on. But if this schedule is accurate, and this is how we open up the season, like you just said, I personally love it for multiple reasons. I love that you are going to get tested as a young team early in the season, week 1. So that's a great point and a great piece. But for the Carolina Panthers' chances, I like them just simply based on the fact that it's week 1 and having to play a team of this caliber, because we know typically with teams like the Detroit Lions, it takes them a little while to get going in the season. We've seen it with Kansas City before. We've seen it a time or two with Baltimore. When you look at the upper echelon of teams in the NFL, for the majority of them, it takes a little longer to get started. And so with that, I'm ecstatic. Perfect. Yeah, give us Detroit week 1. The bank is going to be packed. It's going to be rocking, and we're ready to slide on something. Now I need to see what them young boys is made of. Because if they not on timing, you know, y'all get one version of JJ when it's February through, I'll say, about June. But then once July rolls around, nigga, it's time to go to work. And so that being said, even if we lose and we look halfway decent, I personally will be okay because it's so early on in the year. But if we lose and we get embarrassed,
I mean, there's a very high probability that happens.
No, it shouldn't be. I mean, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
Okay,
Detroit,
so say it does happen.
Detroit didn't show me shit like that last year.
Yeah, they were injured.
2 years ago, they didn't really show me shit neither.
Yes, they did.
Not really.
2 years ago, they did.
Not really.
They literally, was that the same year that they were one play away from going to the NFC Championship game?
Against Washington?
Yeah.
That's the year that I'm referencing?
Yeah, where Dan Campbell just made a dumbass call and, you know, literally one play away.
Let me see. Because we played them, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know we clipped them on Christmas Eve the year before that. Or 2 years prior to that.
Yeah, but they wasn't what they are now.
In 2023, I think this is the last time that we played. This is the last time that we played Detroit, if my notes are accurate. 2023.
Yeah, that's the year we beat the dog shit out of them in Carolina.
No, this was October 8th, 2023. We lost 42-24.
That ain't good.
We were 0-5 at this time.
that ain't good. Yeah.
Let me see. That's also when we had the worst defense in the NFL. Like I'm seeing Sam Franklin was starting at this time.
That's your boy.
C.J. Henderson was starting at this. Oh my God. Kamaru Geiger hit. Yeah, I'm just actually, I don't have to live through. I'm ecstatic. I don't have to live through those times anymore because they were very, very dark. And then the time before, we clipped them on Christmas Eve when they had a playoff berth on the line or close enough. So
yeah, I don't know if that was the case,
I
but
just don't have that much fear of them niggas.
Yeah, I mean, you're saying that just because the season hasn't started yet and you're on this sort of high, but anybody that knows Detroit is more than what you're making them out to be, for sure. No, they're not going to be an easy team to just run over.
No, I'm not saying that at all. They're a great ball club. I'm just saying they shouldn't be able to come in the BOA and embarrass you. Especially, do you remember the energy that was in the building for the playoffs?
Yeah, I do, but
it's going to be very similar to that.
I don't know. You know how our fans are. I just don't know if that's going to necessarily be the case.
Every home opening is jumping.
We'll see.
Every home open. Monday Night Football against New Orleans.
Yeah, Monday Night Football, exactly.
Monday Night Football against New Orleans.
Bryce Young's first game.
Week 3. No, you're right. That's fair. Yeah. Week 3 last year against Atlanta. Them two just right off the bat rocking. It's gonna be we gonna be on timing. Don't worry. We gonna mob.
I hope.
Yeah.
I got a question in there.
Okay, go ahead. Feel free.
So you said like a lot of like the Giants, like the larger teams that are in the NFL, they get up and they're kind of slow to get off in the season.
Yeah.
The last 4 of y'all seasons, like through the first 4 games, y'all ain't woke up either. So
I know.
Like, you're right. Fucking slugfest.
Yeah, no, you're 1,000% right about that. And that has been something that I've been on this podcast multiple times and stated that one of the biggest issues that I have with this current coaching staff is the fact that they treat weeks 1 and 2 as if they're also preseason weeks. So with that being said, the reason why in my head that shouldn't be the case this go around is because we're starting training camp early, and we have an additional preseason game because we have the Hall of Fame game that we're playing in.
I would say that you haven't always been on the podcast saying that, especially because you were also one of the ones when I was the one saying that we needed to play our starters in preseason, and you were saying, no, we need to sit them.
3 years ago?
Yeah, we need to sit them. We need to just chill. They're going to be good. They're going to be fine. Oh, it's okay. Dave Canales isn't calling the plays. Like,
oh, no, I never said that. I never said that was okay.
I mean, so for you to say that you've been one of the ones that's been saying that throughout the last couple of years, that hasn't been true.
That's 1,000%.
No, that's not true, bro. We literally had a whole discourse about you saying that we didn't need to play the starters. They would be fine. And then they proceeded when the season started to look just pedestrian.
That was 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago.
I don't know if that. I don't know if that was. It was
Canales'
probably 2 years ago.
Dave Canales' first year coaching. That is accurate. I said that was no problem if that's what he wanted to try. Then last year rolls around. I said, nigga, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
I'm just saying, don't spew that into the atmosphere, saying that you've been preaching that because you have.
I have over the last few years, over the last 2 years. Maybe I'll say that.
It was 2 years ago when you.
3 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case.
2020, whatever. I don't know. No, because Dave Canales started head coach as 2024. That was his first year, or was it 2023?
Probably. I think 2024. Yeah,
that was 2024. So I gave him a pass the first go around, and then last year it was unacceptable. Which is when that's when we really had a discourse, actually, because if you remember correctly, he had Brad Isaac calling the plays.
Correct.
Yeah, trying shit. And we looked embarrassing and god-awful during the preseason. And I was, at that point, preaching, hey, y'all think that this is okay? And he's going in the presser saying, oh, the starting group didn't earn another drive when we looked god-awful against Houston. That shit was unacceptable. So I do vividly remember that. That is a fact. 1,000%.
Well, I'm just saying, don't get on here saying that you've been preaching that because you haven't.
Yeah, I have. Over the last 365 days. I'm sorry. Is that better?
Yeah, I mean, that's more accurate.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll
I'm trying to
accept
skew your numbers a little bit.
Well, I mean, that's a fact. They know how adamant I was about it last year. Right or wrong?
Yeah, last year because you were so wrong the year before.
Yeah, I was wrong as hell. It's okay.
Typical.
I'd be wrong. I'd be wrong. I mean, what do you want me to say? Y'all niggas be you like whispering and like fucking pussyfooting around, nigga. I'm gonna jump off the cliff
because I'm more realistic. Nigga. I'm more realistic. Over the past couple of years, that record prediction has been damn near spot on.
No, not
last year I missed it. Last year I missed it by one game.
2 games. 2 games.
What did we go 8 and 9?
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
I had us at 7 wins.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I know.
I thought we had 9.
I don't know why you thought that. But when it comes to the record predictions, I'm damn near spot on. When it comes to almost everything, damn near spot on. So I'm more
I don't know. You don't be giving player evals like
I'm more of a realism. You're more of, you know.
You won't be giving player eval. I don't know.
Nigga, you be ass on the player evals. Like you can't evaluate. You can't evaluate talent, bro.
I be ass on, and then y'all don't like giving me credit when I'm right. I.e. Mike Jackson. Like niggas you still haven't been like, oh JJ, you still haven't came on this pod and said, oh JJ, you were really right about Mike Jackson, brother. That was a great player eval. No, the only thing you say is, oh nigga, you just want to be on your knees sucking his dick. That's all you want to say. That's all you want to say, but that's okay, bro.
2 things can be true.
See? And that's how niggas do. That's why you got to watch them, bro. You got to watch who you got around you. No cap. Let me see. So let me go through a couple of these other leaks. This isn't Panther specific, but this is just some of the leaks that are out right now. Confirmed Lions and Bills, week 2 on Thursday Night Football. That'll be a good matchup. Let's see. Philly and Dallas, Thanksgiving, 4:30 p.m. kick. Like that one. Good divisional matchup. And that's all. That's all that's been leaked so far. No, Cowboys and Giants, week 1, Sunday Night Football. I don't understand why we had to continue to see that matchup on primetime. I really don't. Specifically that early in the year. It's tired.
It's just history.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
It's the only reason.
It's tired, though, bro. I'm not going to lie.
They might get clipped, though, week 1.
Who?
Cowboys.
They might.
Did you already say the Bears in Seattle?
Nope.
First game of the season?
Is that? No.
Yeah, that's confirmed.
That's on the schedule?
Yeah, that's confirmed. Bears in Seattle, first game of the season, Wednesday, September 9th.
Okay, so maybe this list is accurate because what are you going based off of?
I seen that like last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was confirmed by a reputable source.
Fair enough. Cool. Wednesday, first game of the NFL season, September 9th, Chicago and Seattle. And then if we're going based off of this, the following day, San Francisco and LA. And then all the other games on Sunday. And then Monday Night Football, Chargers versus Ravens.
Oh, that'll be good.
That's going to be a good one, too. Let me see. Who does Pittsburgh play week 1 based on this schedule here? That's what I really need to see. Oh, they don't even got them.
Yeah, they do. They played the Jags.
Oh, yeah, I see that. In Duval? Or are they playing in Orlando this year?
They should be in Orlando.
I think they're playing in Orlando this year.
Depending
so y'all might get off.
Depending on who we roll out at quarterback, I mean, that should be a good tune-up game.
Well, Aaron Rodgers was in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
But they say he ain't really talk to y'all folks.
I don't know what the fuck he got going on. Nor what the hell my organization has going on. So that's why I just kind of remain quiet. But I will be back preseason week 2 to rage bait that nigga.
Rage bait who?
You. Yeah, I need another over-under from you.
Preseason week 2.
Oh, you know he gonna you know he
He
gonna
gonna jump off the fucking porch.
No.
Yes.
No,
you
not
gonna
at
be
all.
able to stain them. Oh, I can't wait.
No, not at all. I already told niggas I'm not betting on the only.
You say that every year.
The
bro.
only betting I'm doing on the Panthers this year is on the sports book.
I'm a bait him. I'm a bait him so hard.
That's all I'm doing.
You say that every year, bro.
And the sports book and individual games. Like I think me and Five already got like 500 on the Ravens and Panthers game. No cap. I think me and Zach already got like it's either 250 or 500. We already got that up on Baltimore versus Carolina. Yeah, for sure. So whatever you want to do on Steelers Panthers, nigga, let's do it, nigga. what that nigga say? What's that? Hassan Campbell? That nigga say, yeah, nigga, let's go in front of the precinct. Let's go in front of the precinct, nigga, and let's fight and let's throw our life away. Yeah, nigga, let's die, nigga. Fuck it, yeah. And that nigga said, and I'm gonna have 17,000 in my pocket. And if you knock me out, you take it. He a little off. He a little off. But yeah, so those are the big games and the games that have been leaked. We will have a full breakdown of the schedule for you guys next week, next Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, premiering on YouTube. If you haven't already and you're watching on YouTube, I'll take the time out now to say, like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. If you're watching on DSPs and listening on DSPs, shout out to you for being here as well. Shout out to everybody, new listeners, old listeners, day one. Shout out to all of y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in week and week out. Love. Let's see. So that being said, we will have a breakdown of that. And with that, we will have our official dates for our FPFO road game experience. Excuse me, this year. We're going down to New Orleans. That will be the matchup that we're attending. And I'll say this too. I know there's quite a few people that have some connection to the podcast in some way, shape, or form that will be attending the Pittsburgh game as well. So right now, for me personally, I already have 3 games on the road that's a guarantee. Atlanta, Pittsburgh, and New Orleans. We will be on the road back like we always are. Outside, y'all already know how it goes, and I'm just praying that we don't get the schedule how we got it like last year because, boy,
that was horrible.
It was god.
It was like what, week 2?
It was weeks 1 and 2. We went down to Jacksonville week 1, came back for like a day and a half or 2 days, and then we were on a flight to Vegas the following day. Stayed in Vegas, then flew from Vegas to Phoenix, and then, the rest is history. Back in the BOA week 3.
No, that was horrible. I don't ever want to do that again.
Yeah, no, I don't think I want to either. The way my pockets, my accounts, there were just a lot of things that just were very, very uncomfortable. I felt like I was sleep deprived. I felt like I had severe dehydration from the amount of alcohol being drank.
You can control that, though.
I can, but unfortunately, especially when we do the road game experiences, it's not really much controlling it. Yeah. It's just a drink until you pass out, and whoever passes out first loses.
Shout out to Dez and Cody.
Shout out to Dez and Cody. Because I think that I lost. I'm talking all of that shit, but I think I lost. Because me, you, and Dylan got in the van and dipped.
Yeah.
And I was in the damn McDonald's parking lot, slumped out.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah,
no cap. I didn't even eat my food.
You was looking bad.
Yeah, I didn't even eat my food. I was drunk. Real bad. What you got going on? You got something live?
Harden was free as fuck. He done cashed 2 threes already.
Apologies.
Yeah, he tried to get you to take it off. And
who did you put in up there instead? Donovan Mitchell for 2 threes? Let me go see. And he ain't. I'm assuming he hasn't hit one yet.
Shit.
Oh, that's okay. Just be patient. Harden doing all of this now because it's early in the game, but when it's winning time, nigga, just know Donovan got it. He takes a little while to get heated up too.
That's what they always say when they mess your money up. Just be patient.
James Harden 15 would have been free as hell.
I mean, it's looking that way right now. I'm not gonna lie. I apologize. I mean, what do you want me to say?
I'm just gonna take it live. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. You might as well take him for 20. He can get 14 more, or then I'm just I'm going too fast.
Station.
You're right. My fault. I forgot. Let's see. Other news. So that's what we have on the schedule right now. So in other news, the Carolina Panthers started rookie minicamp this past week. Shout out to that. Exciting to see some of the guys back on the field, or on the field for their first time. Jersey numbers. I tried to tell this nigga, been trying to tell him for the past 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know why he thought Chris Brazzell was just going in there taking X's number.
It was more of like a troll.
Give that nigga Ted Ginn's number.
It was more of a troll.
Ted
Ginn has done more for Carolina than XL has.
I mean, I can't argue that.
Yeah, so I mean, you're saying that like it's a slight. Yeah, give him Ted Ginn's number. If he's gonna if he's gonna produce the way Ted Ginn did, we'll take him.
We'll take 700 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns
for
on
sure.
the season from the rookie. Yeah, we will take that. I ain't gonna lie. I need everybody. Actually, I'll just save it for our segment later on down the line. But I just need everybody to go slow, including you. But we'll talk about it because it's a lot of disrespect. It's just extremely ironic to me. And I guess I'll just go ahead and say this. And you can rebuttal if you would like, even though I don't really want you to, but I'm not going to tell you not to. But it's just so ironic to me that in the span of less than 24 hours, we get 2 videos. Right? Now walk with me because you guys were here too and y'all experienced it as well. 2 videos in the span of less than 24 hours. One is Chris Brazzell, running his routes, doing his thing, doing all this and that. Hands flipped the wrong way, but he's catching the football. Shout out to bro. He makes a spectacular catch in the back of the end zone out of bounds. But guess what? Niggas are literally on Twitter, literally dripping. Look, literally dripping. So X, you know what I'm saying? And we had I don't know, did we come on a pod or did I text you? And I was like, nigga, we ain't seen no videos from X. He down there with Ocho putting in work.
The video come out, he looking slow as a motherfucker.
So then my whole thing is like, all of that shit is great. And that's not what I will say this, that's not what you said from the beginning. You actually just were quiet because, nigga, he looked good to you.
No.
He looked good to you.
I went back and looked at the video. I was like, yeah, it just don't look polished. Like, it don't.
It's supposed to be.
Bro, that's what I'm saying,
he's in year 3. He's going into year
season.
Carter, bro, I'm not going to lie.
Bro, you're talking about the offseason. Do you understand what he's done the past 2 years?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. What? Like he's not supposed to be looking like
Carter.
that with 2 years of NFL experience under his belt.
He getting his shit together.
Bro,
See,
Carter,
look,
did you see the video of
Yeah.
Xavier Legette? He looked
He
all
was
right.
also running on shit ass grass.
Exactly.
Nigga,
We're
ain't got nothing to do with me.
We're not running on turf. We're running on real grass.
Do y'all hear the
Excuse me, it's
excuses?
not manicured
Do
properly.
y'all hear
It wasn't
this?
even grass.
Do
It
y'all-
wasn't even grass. He
Like a
running in
damn
dirt.
Now the grass has to be manicured properly. Like, y'all make every excuse for him, bro. It's
not an
sad.
excuse, bro. I'm just saying, like, one, it's just, oh, wow, Chris Brazzell, he's making catches out of fucking bounds, jerking off literally on Twitter, like just ejaculating because he's doing shit on air. His hands aren't turned properly. Nigga is still using his titties a little bit to catch the ball. Like just
I know you're not saying that when Xavier Legette, that's what he does all the time.
No, that's not true.
No, he had one or 2 catches where he didn't this year. I already know what you're gonna. The Miami game where he did all. But,
oh my God, that's one of the best catches that I've ever seen from a Panthers receiver. Literally, that's
See, you see where he get the doing, bro. Like anything to
much.
defend him, bro. It's sad as hell.
Well, like I said, we'll say.
And there's been like multiple sources that have came out and been like, oh, Panthers fans are gonna hate this video. Like people that are not even directly tied to the Panthers in general. So it's like, that it's not coming from a jaded view of just Panthers fans. Like there's people outside of the organization that realize it's like, oh shit, like this is it. This is what we see in the offseason.
Y'all see this shit every offseason. So what the fuck is the difference?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He's been assing every offseason, and then when he gets to the season, it looks the exact same.
My question is, does the year 3 rule not exist?
The year three rule 1,000% exists.
What is the year 3 rule?
He has to produce this year,
Yeah,
or else it's a
this
bust.
year. It's this year,
I mean,
or then it's chopped. Yes,
okay,
sir.
so
1000%, Carter.
shouldn't. So people shouldn't be up in arms because we're saying that how bad he's looked over the past 2 years, especially for a receiver that's been drafted in the first round. Yeah. Like, fans aren't wrong for having concern about Xavier Legette, and that's the problem with him. Like, he's mad at us because we're critiquing him, but it's like, bro, you were drafted.
There's a difference between critical and being hypercritical. And right now, this fan base, based on the situation that he was put in by this organization, based on the expectations put on him by the fan base, everything that he does is hyper-critiqued.
Unfortunately,
there's a significant difference between being hypercritical and critical.
Unfortunately,
I can be critical. We can be critical all day long.
That's the tag that you get, unfortunately, when you've been drafted in the first round. And you even said
it was pick 32, bro.
Bro,
let's
it
stop
doesn't
acting like this nigga was like a top 10 or 15 pick.
It doesn't matter.
It was fucking pick 32. This nigga was one pick away from being a second round pick.
And
bro.
didn't they trade up for him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so I mean, it's
no. It does like 1 or 2 spots.
It doesn't matter. You're saying that because it's him, because you're on your knees behind him, which is actually sad and embarrassing.
It's always I'm on my knees.
Yeah,
behind
it's sad and actually embarrassing that you are copping pleas for him and saying, "Oh, they only traded up 1 or 2 picks. Oh, he was at the back of the first round, so it's not really considered a first round pick." You sound like you. How? Like you? That sounds like that sounds nasty as fuck.
Pick 32 just simply does not have the same expectations on them.
Like, bro,
as pick 18.
It's the first.
Pick 10.
It's the first
12.
round. It doesn't matter. Like, it's the first round, bro. Like even
you act like I'm always making excuses for this.
You do. You've been doing it the past couple of years.
No,
now.
I haven't.
Yes, you have.
Everything that I said has been extremely valid. You don't want to hear it because you're just like them. Y'all don't want to hear it because it's facts.
He hasn't done shit for us. He hasn't done anything.
Okay, that's no problem. I've seen him defend.
Like you came on here and crucified. You came on here and crucified Jonathan Brooks when you say he hasn't put.
Excuse me.
I'm just saying.
And I'm gonna be very respectful because I know they get to watching and get to commenting and shit. I'm gonna be very respectful. Are you comparing Jonathan Brooks and Xavier Legette?
I'm saying,
is that what we're doing right now? A
near.
nigga that has taken 8 professional reps, we're comparing him to Xavier Legette.
I mean,
and you're saying that their contribution.
I mean, damn near. Let me finish. Damn near Xavier Legette's reps versus Jonathan Brooks. Oh, you can damn near barely tell a difference because he hasn't done shit.
No, you can't.
He hasn't done anything.
It's terrible, bro. Now, that is terrible. This is why I say what I say, bro.
He hasn't done anything for the organization.
He has.
There's the reason that the organization had to go draft another receiver in the first round. There's a reason that the organization had to go take Chris Brazzell in the third round because Xavier Legette just simply couldn't be that guy that we drafted him to be.
Is
that true or not true?
I went back and watched. Man, you know what's ironic?
Is that true or not true?
I was fiending a little bit, watching all 22, and I was just looking at some of the targets that Xavier Legette was getting all throughout the season. Some of the targets he was getting, and it was just like, bro, if only people were look at this from an objective point of view and just not from a jaded view of. Oh, we hate Xavier Legette. Oh, Xavier Legette just.
I don't hate him.
No, yes, you do.
I don't.
No, yes, you. When you 1,000. If I'm on my knees behind him, then you fucking hate that nigga.
I don't hate him.
1,000%.
One thing is
1,000%.
One thing is I don't hate anyone, and 2, I just question his. I just question his ability to work hard and his work ethic. And the
that's bogus.
And the thing is your ability to work hard and your work ethic doesn't guarantee you anything, but without it, you don't have a fucking chance.
That's bogus.
And when I have to see you in the offseason doing everything, this and that, but actually putting in work on the field.
Niggas do that. They take that month to 2 months and they just dick off. Everybody does that, bro. So because he got additional publicity that other niggas wasn't getting just because he's more marketable, don't give me that, bro. Because in that same offseason, we saw the nigga putting in work with Route God. This offseason, we ain't seen him nowhere. We haven't heard his name. We ain't seen him nowhere. The first thing you see is him putting in work.
Yeah.
So don't challenge his work ethic.
Yeah, but
don't say his work ethic is.
But the thing is,
say he just hasn't produced.
But the thing is, if you shouldn't take 2 months to just dick off and fuck around.
How do you know he wasn't? How you know he wasn't doing 2 days?
I'm going on what you just said. You said niggas do that in the offseason. So stick by what you said.
Okay, yeah.
If
so
niggas do that in the offseason, then you shouldn't be the one to fucking do it in the offseason when you look like bullshit.
That's not true.
Yes, that is true.
I'm not going to come on here and say that nigga wasn't hitting the gym at 5 or 6 a.m.
I'm going based on what you said. That's what you said.
No, excuse me. First and foremost, you're taking one thing that I said and not inferring context. I'm saying that he took a month to 2 months to 2.5 months dicking off just because we saw him in the light, just because he was out doing random shit. I never at any point said that he wasn't doing any work during that time. I'm just saying the month to 2 month period that you keep referring to when we're talking about his work ethic, you don't know what the fuck that nigga was doing. What I'm telling you, you can't say that his work ethic is bogus and bullshit when everybody else has said that his work ethic is great. Everybody, when they talk to him, you talk to guys in the position room. You talk to Dave Canales and the coaching staff.
That's what they're supposed to say.
Everybody, no, because I've seen Dave Canales challenge niggas' attitudes. I've seen Dave Canales hold niggas accountable, just like they did with Xavier Legette the last 3 or 4 weeks in the season. He got that offsides penalty, and his reps went down.
Yeah, well, have they challenged his work ethic? Have they challenged the player's work ethic? You will never see a coach going to
That's not true. That's not true.
Tell me whose work ethic have they challenged?
I guarantee you that there's a couple of times, if I go back and listen and watch every Dave Canales presser from last year, specifically the games where we lost and we should have won or we lost coming off a big win, I can guarantee you that at some point or another, Dave Canales mentioned something about guys not taking practice serious, guys not winning the week. I can guarantee you that.
Has he singled out a single player?
No, he
exactly. That's what I
would assume that he doesn't have to.
All my point is, if I'm a
nigga that has a problem with holding niggas accountable.
If I'm in a position of Xavier Legette and I know that my job is on the line and I know that my company has brung somebody in to take my job per se, then I'm not going out there I'm putting in work every single fucking day to get better.
And what I'm telling you is you don't know that he didn't do that.
Well, what I'm telling
he wasn't doing that.
What I'm telling you is on the field, the shit hasn't been showing.
Okay, so then that's what I just said. That's why this whole shit. That's where all of this shit started from. All of this shit. My whole point from the beginning was don't challenge his work ethic. Challenge the fact that you just haven't seen him produce. Don't challenge it. Don't come on here and challenge his work ethic because you don't know what the fuck the nigga is doing behind closed doors. You not with that nigga every second of every day.
You can challenge niggas' work ethic, but I can't. But it's because you love the nigga and you suck. Nigga, damn near every fucking player that we talk about on here, I can guarantee you that, just like you said with Dave Canales, I can guarantee you we can go back and find somewhere where you challenge somebody's work ethic. Are you disagreeing with that?
Yes, I am. Because I want you to give me an example.
That's not true.
That's one. Tell me.
I can guarantee you. I can ask Tavian. I can ask Dylan.
No, I want you to tell me when.
I don't know exactly when, but I guarantee you're saying that. But tell me when Dave Canales has.
Okay.
Tell me when Dave.
Because the last thing I got crucified for was challenging a nigga because he was unavailable. The same thing that you do when you always come on here and say your best ability is availability.
Same thing.
So I got in trouble for that just based on the masses. That's number one. Secondly, I overstep because I say niggas play like this, and this, and this, and that. I never challenge niggas' work ethics. I say what I see from a production standpoint on Sundays. That's what I talk about.
So are you saying you've never challenged anybody's work ethic on this podcast?
I'm not saying that I have never done it.
That's what you just said, though.
No, I'm not. No, I never said that.
You literally just said you said go back and show me. I said I don't know exactly who. And you threw your hands up like, oh, okay. Which one is it? Which one is it? Is that not insinuating that means you haven't?
I'm just saying.
And then you actually did say that you haven't done it. You 100% said that.
Okay, cool. I don't know of the last time that I've done that. I don't know of any time that I've done that.
Have you done it?
I don't know. I don't believe that I have.
Okay. Okay. Now your story keeps changing every fucking time.
I don't believe that I have.
Now you absolutely haven't done it. Now, I don't know if I actually have. Yeah. Oh, can you go find me saying
I'm just telling you to pull a clip. That's like what we always say. When I say that you say something, I tell you to pull a fucking clip. And when you say that I do something, I tell you to pull a clip. And when you tell me to pull a clip, if I'm really engaged in
never
it,
pull
I fucking pull a clip.
You never pull a clip.
I fucking pull a clip.
You never
fucking pull. Dylan, text the group chat because I know you're watching. Just text the group chat and say, yes, Terrence, he has pulled a clip on you before. That 1,000% has happened, nigga. And I record the shit, I screen record it, and I send it in the fucking group chat for moments like this. So now the only thing that I'm saying is, hey, that's no problem. If you can't pull it off the top of your head, that's no issue at all. Only thing that I'm saying is go pull the clip when I did. Go pull the clip when I did.
Only thing that I can think about, just off the strength, is the Exhale shit from last year when he was in the music video with Glow. I feel like y'all crucified the fuck.
He was the main culprit.
Yes, we did 1,000% have a conversation about that shit. 1,000%. I don't knock that. But I just don't think that I ever challenged his work ethic for that shit. I just said, nigga, I don't want to necessarily see you for the first time during the off season jerking off at a hockey game and then having a whole touch all on your body in a music video and you got 8, 9, 10 drops in the NFL year. That's the only thing I said.
No,
I never said shit about
I'm sure at some point during that time frame you challenged his work ethic.
Okay.
1,000%.
That's no problem.
Because you can't even sit here and tell me 100% for a fact that you never challenged anyone's.
The only reason why I'm not going to do that is because
you have.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
You know that my memory at times is spotty.
Well, I'm just telling you, your shit is spotty right now, nigga.
Well, okay, and I'm just telling you to jog my memory.
I don't have to. I guarantee you, somebody in the comments will do it for me.
That's fine.
I don't have to.
If y'all can pull it, and y'all pull a clip. Or y'all tell me an example, JJ, week 9, you said this, and that about people's work ethic. There's probably been a time where I will come on here and say, there's probably been a time where I challenged the work ethic of the whole team just based on the response. The same thing that the head coach was doing. Nigga, you come out and you lay an egg against the fucking Saints after you go on the road and clip New Orleans? Yeah, fuck, nigga. Unfortunately, y'all niggas must not have been fucking working hard enough. Y'all must have fucked like y'all arrived. Thing? No, it's not the same thing.
Why?
It's not the same
you
thing.
Just told me
it's
that.
Not the same thing.
I mean,
sit there and make that face and
because nigga, he know that you some bullshit, bro.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I'm just telling you, don't fucking come on here and say.
You see how he gets over Xavier Legette? It's sad, bro.
No, because the thing about it
somebody has done nothing for us.
No,
that's his guy.
The thing about it is.
He loves him.
That's his guy.
The thing about it is, I'm just telling you, don't come on here and say, oh, I don't like his work ethic. The problem that I have is his work ethic. No, the problem that you have is the fact that he doesn't produce on Sundays, and he hasn't produced.
That should be a problem that everybody has.
I do have a problem.
Even yourself.
Oh, I do. I
so
do have
you
a problem
shouldn't be
with
trying to crucify fans because they're questioning the same thing.
I'm not crucifying them. I just clearly said there's a difference between critiquing and being hypercritical, and I said right now. You being the main culprit, that y'all have a problem with being hypercritical of Xavier Legette and everything that he does.
And I said I think you have
Every
to.
single thing he does, y'all are hypercritical.
I think you have to, based on the position that he's been drafted at.
You don't have to be hypercritical. You don't have to. Because now, if we're just having an honest conversation at this point, niggas shouldn't even be worried about Xavier Legette. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because by y'all's words, the nigga is wide receiver 4, right? So his opportunities is going to be limited anyway. So don't worry about it. He'll go out there and he put up another 200 yards and maybe a touchdown or 2, and then he'll be fucking cut.
And
right?
you don't think
that's what y'all want to happen, and that's what y'all think is going to happen. No, so cool. We'll go with that.
No, that's not what people. That's not what people want to happen.
While we're at it, since y'all niggas are on y'all's knees behind these other receivers in these rooms. Make sure that we address the T-Mac drops, the 6 or 7 that he had, the multiple touchdowns that he dropped.
We have.
And at the same breath, make sure that Jalen Coker is healthy next year too. Since everybody wants to get Xavier Legette out of the paint, just make sure all of this shit is in order too. It's the same thing that I be telling that nigga.
It's embarrassing.
About Dak Prescott.
It's embarrassing.
Like, nigga, you want to do all that shit about Dak? Nigga, the grass ain't always green.
You're embarrassing, bro.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. Like, look what you're doing behind him, bro. It's
like I said, niggas are hypercritical. Because I'm tired of, because really, like, and I'm going to tell you why, because this shit has built over the last week, because I see niggas literally ejaculating on the timeline because a fucking nigga came out and ran some basic ass routes that my fat ass could run with no pads on. He had a helmet and some gloves on, no pads, a bullshit practice jersey, and niggas were stroking off saying that it was over with for XL because they of a bullshit video they saw. And then when we come on here and we start discussing it, the first thing he says is, "Oh, that Xavier Legette video was nasty. He just looked so slow and unpolished."
He did.
And then the nigga want to talk about his work ethic like we're not criticizing a fucking video of the nigga fucking working out. But that's what we have to, that's what we have to deal with, bro.
Two things can be true. I don't think that fans should be necessarily shit on because they like the way that they seen Chris Brazzell run his routes and catch the ball.
Cock eating. It's cock eating. It's the same fucking thing that you accuse me of every week.
Yeah,
you're on your fucking knees behind a nigga that hasn't done shit for you. Literally hasn't done shit for you. At the very least, at least I can say Xavier Legette at the bare minimum has accounted for 42 points for the Carolina Panthers over the last 2 years.
How am I on my knees behind them? By saying that
would you like me to pull up the group chat?
By saying that the routes look good.
You want me to pull up the group chat?
I mean, sure. I'm sure you're gonna use a tonality that's gonna favor your argument more. But sure, pull it up. I don't give a fuck.
Because I mean, so you're telling me that you weren't sucking dick? Just be honest so we can move on. Please.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't. Pull up the group.
So when that video dropped, you wasn't sucking dick. Like, yeah, XL gonna come off that number. Don't worry, it's gonna change soon. Oh, he look good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You wasn't doing all of that? Yes or no?
Yeah, I mean,
okay, cool. Sucking dick.
No, that's not all I wanted to know. That's not the case. Happy for a new receiver to be in the room to challenge the roster. The same thing that Dan Morgan and David Canales has said.
Now the nigga has a case of coach speech. Now he has a case of the coach speeches.
Challenge the roster.
Okay, no, you're right. 1,000%. We have to do that. And I will go ahead and say this too for the record because I don't want things to get misconstrued.
They already have.
And lost in translation. No, I've been very, very, very clear with everything that I've said today. And I'm already sweating. That's not good. 25, 30 minutes in. I want to be very, very clear. If Chris Brazzell goes out in the month of July, no, don't fucking chuckle and shake your head, nigga. Don't chuckle and shake your head. Because what do I always say? Before anything, I'm a Panthers fan.
I don't know.
Before anything, I'm a Panthers fan. Nobody is bigger than the fucking program. So we don't have that agreement. Excuse me. We don't have that agreement. Understanding.
I think that you have a few exceptions.
No, I don't have any exceptions.
And I think those exceptions are Mike Jackson and Xavier Legette.
That's just not true.
Okay, well,
that's just simply not true.
That's just the way I feel.
Because you can go back over last summer too, and if I cared more, I would pull the clip myself. But you can go back in last summer. When Corey Thornton had his emergence, I said Mike Jackson better tighten up because this could be easily be a case of that nigga getting clipped. I said that on record. You can go back and look at that. So nobody is exempt from that. Nobody is bigger than the program. If Chris Brazzell comes in the months of July and August and outperforms Xavier Legette in training camp, right? Who am I? Who am I at that point? Who am I? If he clips him. But I just don't think that it should just be handed to him. And y'all on y'all's knees, you included, you being the I'll be honest, you're probably the fucking ringleader. If I'm just being frank, you're probably the ringleader on your knees, just letting him go stroke by stroke on you guys' throat. Just because we saw fucking 2 videos in 2 days of the nigga running routes on air, and the nigga mechanically was fucked off.
I'm not saying that it should be given to him, but I'm saying if we had to put their tape side by side, based on what I see now, he has a very, very, very strong chance of taking over that wide receiver 3 role. What's wrong with that? We make assumptions all the time. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Yeah. So why are you so up in arms?
I'm going to tell you why I'm up in arms because there was absolutely nothing that you could have seen.
He caught the ball
on any video. Bro, please don't get me hot, bro. Please don't get me hot, bro.
You're saying there's nothing. I'm saying he caught the ball.
So did he catch it properly? Or what? No, before you answer, no, excuse me, because that one. Hey, Carter,
have we not seen the video of Xavier Legette? Have we not seen a video of Xavier Legette put his ass out of bounds trying to catch a ball?
Excuse me.
Have we not seen that?
Can I please say
yes
something?
or no? Have we not seen that? Have we not seen that?
Yes, we have. But can I say something?
In year 2,
before you lie, like before you answer this shit and make me hot, bro, because you see I'm sweating. Like it's not cap, it's not bullshit. before you answer, bro, and really piss me off and trigger me, like, just understand, like, I just want to be calm and move on. Okay? Deal?
I mean,
the video that you watched, was the nigga mechanically sound?
I had to go back and
then he
look.
looked like he was pro ready. You don't have to go back and look. I can recall off the top of my head, and I can tell you exactly what route I'm talking about. The fucking little out route that he ran, and he flipping his hands like this.
Training camp.
Now,
Rookie mini camp.
Now, okay, cool. All right, no worries. No worries. But, so that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas want to crown him. You want to do all of this and that. Y'all crown him. You crowned him. I won't even say y'all. You crowned him the day his name was announced.
No, I crowned him the day before, multiple days before. I said I wanted Chris Brazzell.
The mock draft.
Yeah.
Where's he gonna be playing at?
Outside.
Oh,
And
we
that's
don't. Hey,
excuse me, Carter. And that's another thing. And I tried to tell them this 2 weeks ago. Right? They want to suck him off and gas him up. He doesn't have any versatility. Right? So the only thing that they can do is put him outside.
He got go ball speed though.
Yeah, that's fine. He has.
They
go
can
ball
put him
speed.
anywhere.
They can't put him anywhere. He hasn't. I'll say this: they can put him anywhere. He hasn't shown us on film that he has the ability to play anywhere as a receiver. That's what I'll say. So they're going to put him on the outside, and then what are they going to do? Move Coker to the slot? Okay, cool. That's fine. If that's what we're going to do.
oh, amazing.
Yeah, or we can just have a nigga in the game that's a little more versatile and that just has a little more juice. Xavier Legette. Nigga that can play outside and in the slot. I'm just telling you. And I had no plans at all on sweating and doing all of this shit. But this is what y'all niggas make me do, bro. And y'all make me, and I'm going to tell you why I hate you, bro, like, honestly, and why you just piss me off, bro, is because you make me come on here and defend the niggas so, like,
Yeah, it's
so
sad,
much
bro.
emphasis.
I've
No,
been
it's
looking
not
at the
sad,
comments,
bro.
and people are like, "Bro, this Xavier Legette experiment is dead,"
It's
and
not
you're
sad,
and
bro.
you're just, oh my god, like
Yeah, it's
the
not
way
sad,
you get
bro.
behind them, it's embarrassing.
You
I
make
hope
it seem
that
like that. You make me like look crazy.
I hope that someone else in your life feels the same way Xavier Legette would feel if he watched you talk about him, defend him in the same way. I hope someone else in your life feels that same love and energy from you. I really do, because they will be much appreciated.
I'm just telling you. No, it's just. See? Like that, so that's how that nigga wants to present it.
Mark it.
Yeah, just mark it. Just tell me what the time is. The time right there.
Right at an hour.
Okay, right out of the hour. Cool. I'll mark it. Don't worry. But that's how he presents it. Like, you hear how he's saying it? Oh, I just hope somebody feels the same love and care. I hope they get that from you. Like, I'm on my knees behind this nigga. No. What happens is you come in here and you're hypercritical, and then I have to give you a dose of reality and say, ho, nigga, go slow, because I've been making the Quentin Johnston reference since January of 2026. When we had our first piece of content dropped in 2026 with Vashti, and I told you then, and I'm going to tell you again, if Quentin Johnston can do it, and he can look as good as he did the first 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of the year with LA, then damn it, Xavier.
Maybe he
can
ain't
too.
Quentin Johnston. You ever thought about that?
Excuse me. There's a possibility that he's not, and we're going to see
A
week
very
3.
strong
We're going to
da-
see come September.
A very strong damn possibility that he ain't Quentin Johnston.
Maybe. But if your boy can throw him and deliver him the
See,
football
now
properly,
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming up.
what you mean you knew it was coming up? Nigga, just go watch the All-22. I don't want to go
T-Mac
back and forth with you.
T-Mac had a good year with my boy throwing them the ball.
Oh, because they have been sucking each other off since
Well,
before they were even allowed to speak, really.
Yeah,
technically by
because
NFL standards.
they know
So,
what it
yeah.
means. They know
So,
what
yeah.
it means to get in the lab and like work and grow that continuity
And
with your
here you go,
quarterback.
You're doing it again. Because right now, what you're inferring is that Xavier Legette hasn't done or hasn't tried to do the same thing.
I didn't use those words. I'm just
that's
saying.
what you're inferring.
I'm just saying
You have
that.
to use the
I'm
words.
just saying that T-Mac and Bryce, they knew it would be better for the team if they got in the lab way before. Build that rapport, build that relationship, build that continuity. Hey, I know that you're probably going to be my wide receiver 1. So look, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. They were able to do that out in Cali. Now, I know that typical NFL players' salaries, I know that they can afford plane rides to Cali. So if that's where they were working out at, then, I mean, other wide
So
receivers.
did you miss the whole Nalo vlog when he pulled up on pulled up on all them niggas and he was in the water? He was in the water in the lake So I'm just asking, you missed all of that because when they went, and I think TJ Housekeeping, I think they went and seen TJ Housekeeping in that video.
Shout out to TJ.
Shout out TJ Housekeeping for sure. But again, so you're inferring all of these things that are just not true.
What you're putting words in my mouth. All I'm saying is,
but you're saying, oh, I'm sure I know NFL salaries typically, and I know that he can get on a plane. He did. He did get on the plane.
Well,
and
cool.
Still, I had to see 10 targets
Well, nigga,
from
maybe
Bryce
you just
Young
don't
to
got it
Arizona. And 8 of them were uncatchable. And the other reception that he had was behind the line of scrimmage. Shout out to the play caller and Dave Canales for that. Right? And so when we talk about targets, yes, nigga, I stand by what I say. The nigga needs better targets. If we can get football delivered properly, we will be A-OK. If we can't, then we're going to get the same results that we got in 2025.
Somehow it's getting delivered to everybody else properly more times than not. But it's just Xavier Legette that we're just like, I'm just fuck it, Xavier Legette. We're just gonna throw him.
And if you want me to be 100% honest with you, and this may
here we go. Hey, y'all pay very close attention. It's about to be some bullshit saying.
This actually may be very, very controversial. But if you want me to be 100% honest with you, I don't think Bryce fucks with Xavier Legette. I don't think he fucks with him. So with that in my mind, in the back of my mind, just based on, the way my brain is just wild and just works and just creates narratives all the time, for me personally, that narrative has been like that since the end of his rookie season. So if I already feel as though Bryce doesn't fuck with XL,
I can't trust you.
Unfortunately, you can't trust who?
Xavier Legette.
Okay, and that's fine. And if you're going about the season with that mentality, like I believe Bryce did last season, then you're going to get the results that you got last year. Because you're giving everybody else you're giving everybody else high chances and high possibilities to be successful, giving them the best targets that you possibly can, and then when Xavier Legette, you're already throwing without confidence in him. Because he had a couple of drops his rookie season.
Well, with an unbiased opinion, have you thought about it from Bryce's perspective? That one,
nigga, you're a quarterback.
Listen,
Deliver the football.
I said with an unbiased opinion. Like, I'm on the hot seat as well. It's just not you on the hot seat, Xavier Legette. It's me as well. I'm on the hot seat. I've thrown to you for a full year. You've shown that, like, I can't really trust you in these moments, but there's been guys that have came in, and I've been able to trust them instantly. They've succeeded. They've been able to catch the football. So don't be mad at me that I'm going to them a little bit more because I'm also fighting for my job as much as you're fighting for your job. So, yes, I'm going to go to the players that I trust the most. And unfortunately, you're just not in that category right now. Is that not valid?
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can't necessarily blame Bryce for that. And I'm not going to say you can necessarily blame Xavier Legette for that. But by the first impression that you put on the field, then that's kind of what I have to go off of. Okay. If I'm Bryce.
Okay. It's soft to me.
Of course.
It's soft to me.
Of course.
Deliver the football. New year, new slate. Isn't that what I always come on here and say? When July, like,
when some people don't need it.
Well, okay, that's fine. I think as a professional quarterback, that in your head should not be a thing in your head. What should be in your head is let's go win football games.
Yes,
and let's go deliver the football properly to all of my weapons.
And we're winning football games without Xavier Legette not necessarily being the primary target.
Oh, he doesn't have to be the primary target, but I'm just saying when he has targets, deliver the football properly.
The thing is, I want him to succeed.
No, you don't.
I want him to.
No, you don't. You don't. You despise him. And I've been saying that since week 10 of the NFL season last year.
That's not true.
You despise Xavier Legette.
That's not true.
It's abundantly clear.
The thing is I hold people accountable. That's the difference that comes of, like, despising someone and holding them accountable. And I've always went back and said that this fan base, including you, are used to mediocrity that I'm just not used to and not accustomed to in my own personal life. So I just like to hold players accountable, and that's what I'm doing with Xavier Legette. It works better for the Carolina Panthers if Xavier Legette does work out.
So let me just get this straight.
You don't all the time. Move on. You don't all the time.
No, I just want you to go on record and say, JJ, you don't hold Xavier Legette accountable.
Correct.
Okay, cool. And see, that to me is just dumb as fuck. And so then that's when we just stop having the conversation and we just move on to the next topic. Yeah. Because you know that's not true. Haley was even on the show last week and was just like, oh my God, I cannot wait until the season starts because, JJ, I know how you're going to be talking about Xavier Legette the first time he messes up.
Because you've been sucking him off so much.
No, not because I was sucking him off so much.
That is the reason that she said that.
That's not the reason why she said She said that because I was on that nigga's ass last year. And now it's a change of tone for her. She's unused to it.
No,
she's not used to it.
Trust me, she wasn't going back to think that far. She was going back. Wow. No, she was going back to say because you've been sucking him off so much that she knows that based on how you defended him, if he goes and shits on your name, which might be more likely than not, but hopefully it doesn't happen, then that's when you're going to be crucifying him.
Okay,
that's why she made that statement. But good try, buddy.
Okay. We'll ask her what her intentions were when she comes back next week.
Okay.
Ben Arthur listed his top 10 defenses heading into OTAs. The Carolina Panthers were number 10. How do you feel about that?
I mean,
go ahead. No, we might as well just burn the whole bitch down because I already know what you're gonna say. I already know what you're gonna lean towards. But
I hope that's the case. Like it's in everybody's best interest for that defense to be top 10. For everybody's job's sake, for
see, there we go. Yeah. There we go. No, go ahead.
Just for the organization's sake, for us to make noise in the playoffs, make noise during the season, especially with the number 3 ranked schedule or hardest schedule in the league, if that number is accurate, or number 10, whichever one you want to use. It's in everybody's best interest that defense is in the top 10. And I think that based on the players that they brought in, based on the extra year of experience of guys that we already have on the roster, then I don't think that is too far-fetched of a statement. I think it all is going to come down to health. It's going to come down to coaching. It's going to come down to scheme. And it's going to come down to, just how the players respond to all of that.
Fair.
But all in all, I hope that's the case.
Fair enough. I just felt like you were going to take another stance, which I was actually going to support this time.
If it doesn't happen, then he's clipped. Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, 1,000%. And I'll just go ahead on record and say this because I guess I'm just a throat monster on this podcast. So, because every single week, that's all I get accused of is letting my throat get used by either Mike Jackson, EJ, Xavier Legette, whatever. So I'm just going to go ahead on record and say.
Correct. They will be correct.
Yeah, no, they will be 100% inaccurate and false narratives created by you and Haley. That's what I'll say. Wow. That's what I'll say. But I will go on record and go ahead and say this. With the names that we brought in, with the depth that we have on the front line, the linebacker play is still going to be questionable.
For sure.
I went back and watched some of Devin Lloyd's All-22 film as well over this past week. And he slides, but it's some shit in there too. I'll go ahead and say that, but I'll save it.
Everybody's not going to be polished and be perfect.
That's true.
But I guess my question would be, what is going to be your excuse/scapegoat if it doesn't happen? Because I know that there will be one.
No, there won't.
I
don't know why you keep trying to paint this narrative.
If there's an injury, then
I don't come on this podcast and literally crash every time we lose and hold everybody accountable. I don't know why this is the narrative that you're trying. I don't know why this is
the question, bro.
This is why. I don't know why this narrative is being created. I probably. Actually, I won't even say what I wished upon certain people in certain moments, but just know, nigga, I just wish that would die.
I know 2 people who wasn't included in that.
Who? That's not true, because I was talking about the Xavier Legette drop against Philly. Do we need to pull that episode up, too, for them to listen
Probably.
to here?
Because I need to see that you are actually, holding people accountable. So we probably need to pull that up so somebody can point that to me. That would be nice.
We'll have Dylan send you the video, and you can watch it in totality. Because I know that I was seething on this podcast, and it was because of Xavier Legette. So, that being said, I don't know why you're trying to create this narrative like I don't hold people accountable. It's false. It's 100% inaccurate. It's gotten me into trouble a time or two because I step over the line and go way too far when I hold niggas accountable.
So now it's my fault.
No, it's not your fault. I'm just saying that this narrative is insane, transparently. That being said, there will be no excuses for you.
Injuries?
It depends.
See?
It's not going to be an excuse. I said it depends. If J.C. Horn and Derek, God forbid, if J.C. Horn and Derek Brown both get hurt next year, yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have a conversation. that they weren't available, and EJ once again was playing with a deck that wasn't fully loaded.
So another year. He would get another year at that point.
I mean, what are we talking? The defense is still going to finish what? In that situation,
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. You know how I get to talking, how I get the feeling about the defense. Because I think that if you roll out Corey Thornton, that's his name, right?
Corey Thornton, yes.
Yeah, you roll out Corey Thornton on one end, and you put Mike on the other, and just slide Lee Hunter over, or you bring Turk and let him start. Turk and Bobby, you alternate them three with Lee Hunter. I think you should be okay. So then, yeah, we're still talking about maybe top 19, top 18, and then we're going to have a conversation if you can't finish any higher than that. But there's no excuse to be had. There's no
everybody mark this video. Mark this.
1,000%. That's what I was expecting you to say it, and then I was just going to be very, very pleasant and just say, "Oh, Terrence, that was a phenomenal point. I think I agree with you," but you didn't. So I'll just
you're the reason that I'm the reason that you just brought it up, because I said if it's not top 10, then we need to have conversations about one's job that we should have already been having.
Oh, I don't think Ejiro Evero will be on this coaching staff no matter what next year.
Because you think he's going to get a head coaching job?
No, whether it's really, really good or whether it's average. I think that the Carolina Panthers will move on. But again, I got to look at the contract details as well. Because you remember he got that extension on the low.
Yes, that they hid from us. Yes, correct.
You remember this nigga
because they knew we would have been up in arms based on what we seen him produce. That's why they hid it.
Getting a contract extension with the worst defense ever recorded in NFL history is insane. I'm not going to lie.
I already said, I came on record and said he's the luckiest black coach that I've ever seen.
Yeah, 1,000%. All of that being said.
What do you mean?
Carter shaking his head.
No. Who else is more lucky? Who else is more lucky than him?
Yeah. He's actually 100% true, like 100% fact. I've never seen that in my life, and I went a step further and just said the luckiest black man in America.
Yeah, damn near. Damn near.
I'm not gonna lie, because it ain't not many industries where you can perform the worst in history.
Yeah,
and you still got a fucking job. So I've been on record saying that. So he ain't telling a lie. He's right.
Yeah,
he's right.
It's also damn near embarrassing for the Carolina Panthers. It
is.
Yeah,
but they know who he is.
No,
and
that's the damn problem.
Sometimes you need somebody to, and maybe this is what it is for me and Xavier Legette. Sometimes you just need somebody that believes in you more than what you've shown your potential to be.
And see, that's the thing. You can't believe in Xavier Legette and EJ more than they believe in themselves. That's the problem.
Well, I already know EJ knows who the fuck he is. EJ is already feeling away, in my opinion, because he has got a head coaching job. But I already told you my theory on that. I just don't think I mean, I don't know anything, but I just don't think that he interviews the best, because he's been up for multiple interviews and it never goes right. Even when he was leaving Denver, he had head coaching opportunities to interview, and it didn't go well.
I think he just satisfies the Rooney Rule for a lot of coaches or a lot of organizations. Like, he's good enough to where they're like, we would think about hiring you as a head coach, but also, we're also here to bring you in to satisfy that rule.
That's fair. I don't hate it. But, yeah, all of that being said, no, there's absolutely no excuses for Ejiro Evero. I'll go on record and say this, and I'm going to look directly in the camera. Ejiro Evero, you as the Carolina Panthers defensive coordinator heading into 2026 have absolutely no excuses. We've addressed the secondary. We've gotten more healthy in the secondary. We added more depth on the defensive line. You have a year 2 pass rusher going beside a top 10 pass rusher in the NFL in Jalen Phillips. You have, based on Dunk's metrics, and a lot of people will agree with them, including myself, you have a top 2, maybe top 3 cornerback duo in the NFL. You have depth in the safety position, at the safety position. There's no excuses for Ejiro Evero and this Carolina Panthers defense this year. Now, if we start the season off with, injuries left and right, and it's a training staff problem, then we'll address that as it comes. But right now, the way this roster is constructed, specifically defensively, there's no excuse to be had at all. Is that a good job? Do you want to give me a round of applause for holding them accountable?
No, I don't, bro, because you already thrown in the possibility of all of this and
It's a
that
fact,
happening, and you potentially giving him a pass.
No, not me. I'm not going to give him a pass. I'm not going to give him a pass, Terrence. But if the defense is as injured as it was in 2023, unfortunately,
It's not going to be the case. That's not going to be the case.
No, you're right. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I don't think that it will be. God forbid. I hope that it doesn't. Knock on wood. Yeah, it shouldn't be the case. So with that being said, at the very, very least, we should be a top 13 unit, in my opinion. And I've been echoing the same sentiment for a long, long time. If you get him weapons, he's going to show you what the fuck he's made of. And that's what they did. They brought him weapons. We have the year 2 guy in the nickel position, and Corey Thornton. We can actually touch on that as well if you want to. Just very, very briefly.
What about it?
Dave Canales said that last year before Corey Thornton got injured, he actually beat Shaw Smith-Wade out.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'm not either. I thought that was a known thing, but like in Panthers Twitter, it seemed like that shit was breaking news.
I'm not surprised at all. If you just watched them two play, then you
already knew.
You know who was the best corner at that position. So I'm not surprised at all.
I agree, and I think that's what it should be heading into this year as well, because it was a bone break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your bone repairs itself, and you're back getting money. And I think that's what Corey Thornton's going to be on. I saw a video of him working out this week. It was a lot of workout videos that dropped this week as well.
I'm sure it was.
Shout out Xavier Legette for going down and putting in work wherever he was at. Getting, you know what I'm saying, getting his hands moving. Look, that shit just makes that's what's him, and that's why I said you hate him.
Why?
Because the way you just looked at me just for mentioning his
I
name.
just think
like,
it's funny.
terrible,
like
bro.
that made me just want to laugh. I just think it's funny.
It's bad, bro.
Like
you
I
gotta get
really
that hate out of your
no,
heart,
I don't
bro.
have any hate towards Xavier Legette. I've been saying this since the first time that he came out and was at a Canes game and was in a Glorilla video, was at the Kentucky Derby, was doing food review videos. Like I've said the same thing, that it's like
Our nigga be out, bro. He be booked and busy.
I hope that he's putting the same effort on the field as he is off the field.
You have maintained that.
I've said that, and I maintain the same stance.
That's fair.
I hope that that's true, but it's alarming when more videos than not come out with him doing like promos and things like that than, you know, like training videos and working on his craft. Which I'm not saying that just because a video doesn't come out doesn't mean he's not working on those things. But from a fan perspective, that is alarming when you're seeing more of one than the other. Especially the one that gets you paid the most money.
That's fair. How do you feel about Isaiah Simmons' workout video? And him more or less coming out, you know, pretty much saying that he has been strictly focused on the safety position.
I didn't watch
the team's request.
I didn't watch his workout video, but I think that I don't have a problem with the team requesting that he spends a lot of time at the safety, because like if you followed him in college or even like through the draft combine and just even through his years in the NFL, like he played a lot of safety. Like he's very fast and he's solid in coverage to where he can play the safety position, like in stature, like he has like a longer stature. So like he's very good at that position or solid at that position. And I think that we lack in that position with Nick Scott and Zach. We drafted, what's his name? Wheatley.
Wheatley, yeah.
So it's like there's opportunities in that room that can, you know, that he can take over. So I'm not surprised that the Panthers was like, hey, if you can play at this position, this is where we need you at. This is where we want you to designate most of your work at. I'm not surprised by that. So I don't have a problem with that, because I think that he's pretty much a Swiss Army knife on defense.
Yeah.
Like we can put you at the linebacker position. We can put you at the safety position. If we need you to rush the passer, you can do that as well. I think it's very vital to have a guy that can do that.
If they're able to make it work with Isaiah Simmons, whatever make it work looks like for him, and if EJ is able to make it work with him,
He couldn't make it work with Jeremy Chin.
Okay,
never mind.
No. That's what I was going to ask you. Is that going to make you even more irate and hate?
If he can't
EJ
make it
even more?
work?
No, if he can make it work with Isaiah Simmons, but couldn't with Jeremy Chin.
Yeah, because
is that
I
going
think
to speak more to EJ, or is that going to speak more to who we thought Jeremy Chin was?
No, I think it'll speak more to EJ, because I know that Jeremy Chin is more of a true safety guy than Isaiah Simmons. So it's like if you can make it work with Isaiah Simmons, like he was playing in when he was at Clemson. Like he was rushing the passer when he was at Clemson. And for you to be able to, now I know he plays safety in Arizona. He plays safety. I forgot who else he played with. But he had experience at safety, but that wasn't his primary position going into the draft. So if you can make it work with him at safety, you could have definitely made it work with Jeremy Chin for sure.
That being said, we'll stay in the secondary. The Indianapolis Colts this week released Kenny Moore. How do you feel about that? I don't know if we have any money. I don't know what he got going on.
Stupid.
No cap. But I don't know, how much money would have to be allotted to him or whatever the case may be. All in all, do you feel as though the Carolina Panthers should pursue Kenny Moore?
Well, we just freed up money with JC. I think they restructured his contract.
That was all the money that they freed up with that all went to the free agent class. That's what that was for, to get their contracts right. So I don't know what our cap situation looks like. I don't think that we have a lot of money to play with. But like you said last week, they can create money.
Yeah, I think that they can create money if they really want to. It depends on how bad they want you. And I think that it depends on how bad they deem a cornerback/safety position, or if they feel comfortable rolling out this current room that we have. And I feel like based on how they've addressed other needs outside of the draft, speaking of tight end with David Njoku, if you're not familiar, he signed with the Chargers. I feel like being that they didn't address that need, then they felt very comfortable in that tight end room. And I feel like they probably feel very comfortable in the safety room/cornerback room with Kenny Moore. But I think that if they do decide to go out and get Kenny Moore, then that just makes our defense that much better. Like, that puts us over the top. Like, top 10, you're talking top 7, top 6, top 5 maybe. I think he's a player that moves that needle.
Fair. I agree.
If you can get him for a decent price.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I really, really like the room and the way it's designed right now. But if, like you said, if you can get him for a decent price, then I don't see why you don't go get it for a decent price transparently. I really don't. Hopefully the ad doesn't play. Of course the ad plays. I had to pay for premium, I think.
Prize Picks is now available.
Rich boy.
Download the app.
No, not at all.
Rich boy.
Not at all. I just hate that we, every single week we get interrupted with that. Juice, it's on you. I can't do anything, so you got to read all of them again.
Oh, my God, bro.
It's okay, bro. You're going to be all right. It's just me letting you practice.
All right, Dylan, plus 450. Scotty Scheffler, finished top 10. Rory McIlroy, finished top 10. Manchester United, money line. Man City, money line. Plus 450. I low-key want to tell how much he put on this, but I won't.
1 cent?
10 cents.
Okay.
To win 55 cents.
Better than me. I'm done betting until football season.
That's cap.
Probably.
Yeah, he's definitely lying.
I say it once every 2 weeks.
I should have kept my original ticket in, but that's neither here nor there.
He has 15. Donovan Mitchell has 0 threes made.
You can't listen to JJ, bro.
And Tobias Harris has 183.
You got to go with
That was really the play.
Go with your gut.
Tobias Harris was that. Yeah, you're probably.
Okay. JJ.
You'll bounce back.
Plus 417. Spurs money line. Wemby 20 points. Stephon Castle 1-3. Montreal Canadiens money line. Colorado Avalanche money line. Plus 417.
That's good shit. That's gonna get you Chucho.
Yeah, sure. Myself, plus 421. Minnesota Timberwolves, plus 14.5. Wemby, 2 threes, just because I think he's going to come out and be on a mission based on his recent ejection, which was valid. The Sabres, plus 1.5 against the Canadiens. Indiana Fever, money line against the Sparks. I will say that I have launched a new fandom for a WNBA team, and it will be the Indiana Fever. Which, I mean, most people probably already knew that.
I'll keep my thoughts to myself. It's embarrassing. But I'll keep my thoughts to myself.
Well, originally I was leaning towards the Connecticut Sun, and I was like cheering for them for 2 days. And then I seen the first night they got beat by 31, and I couldn't do it. I said they got a lot of work to do. They got a lot of work to do, and unfortunately, I can't sit through that. So I had to go with what I know.
I think I need a new team.
Who's your team currently?
If you're getting in it, and then I think I need a new team. The Lynx.
Yeah.
But that's only because Maya Moore. I was a Lynx fan when Maya Moore was up there.
Yeah, you got to get off of them.
Dallas. I already have them selected.
Dallas Wings?
Yep.
They have Paige.
AZ.
They
have something else, too. They got one more piece.
Yeah, they'll be solid.
Let me see.
But
I feel like the Aces is just too easy.
Aces is too easy. I don't think they'll win this year.
Oh, they got Shorty from Notre Dame. Enrique.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The one that was hitting all the buzzer beaters.
Yeah.
Buzzer beaters, excuse me.
I think that
Odyssey. Yeah. We got a good lineup.
Liberty is solid. I think obviously Indiana with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. I think Dallas would be solid in a couple of years.
And they got Raven Johnson too.
Yes.
Raven coming off that bench. She looking good too.
Yeah, they got Raven too. Yeah, they loaded. They loaded for sure. New segment, introduction. Wait, do you have a juice ticket or you didn't build one?
I didn't build one.
You like live.
I'm a live guy.
Yeah, you
like
like
to
live
do something
shit.
live for y'all. We can all
Facts.
sweat together.
New segment that we're introducing called "Am I Doing Too Much?" And I already know how this is gonna go, but because we've already argued about it for the last hour,
I need to piss first.
we're not even gonna have an argument about it. Am I doing too much if I say Chris Brazzell will have more catches and yards than Xavier Legette will this season?
Can I have an opportunity to explain myself?
Of course.
I don't think that you will be doing too much in saying that, but I think logically speaking, I think it will take Chris Brazzell a little bit of time to take over, the opportunities that Xavier Legette currently gets. I think it'll take him a little bit of time to get there, but I think that in reality, yes. But I wouldn't be surprised if it took to like week 3, 4, or 5 for him to, gather most of those reps. So all in all, I don't think you're doing too much by saying that.
Okay. I think you're doing way too much. But, maybe that's just me being fanned out behind Xavier Legette.
Yeah,
but I do think that you're doing too much simply based on the fact that we haven't seen Chris Brazzell take one NFL snap yet. And we've seen him run against air.
So Chris Brazzell is good for 400 yards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that he'll get 400.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what Excel finished with last year. He finished with 363, 3 tuds, and 35 targets. Well, 35 receptions, excuse me.
He'll probably have about 750 this year. 750 and 5 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Xavier Legette.
You want to do something on that?
No, I already told you.
Yeah,
that.
of course you don't.
I already told you.
Because you don't actually believe it.
No, I already told you.
Preseason week 2. Remember that.
I already told you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I
Let
already
me mark
told
that
you-
down.
I already told you I'm not betting on the Panthers with anybody this year unless it's individual games or on the book. I don't know what you're not understanding. Niggas ran my pocket so crazy last year. I'm not doing it.
Every year.
Yeah, the last 2 years in particular. And really, it has been damn near every year. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Because then I just get too emotionally invested. Like the video from me crashing out week 18, the Tampa game. Not only did we lose, and that was a terrible opportunity, but my money got completely dicked off from that as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I'm not doing it. But I do think that you're doing too much just simply based on the fact that we saw 2 videos of 2 individual days of him running routes against air.
You can just take those
everybody's
videos
getting
away, and I would still feel the same way.
Yeah, but I understand why. I understand why that would be the case though, because you hate Xavier Legette.
It's not
so
true.
I expect you to say that. That
That's
makes
not
sense to
true.
me. It does. It just does.
That's 1,000% not true. I want to see him succeed. I hope he does. I hope he's successful in life in the NFL.
You want him. You want him off the Carolina Panthers. That's
No,
what you
not
want.
necessarily. Like, I want him to be good for the Carolina Panthers, but currently what I see, it doesn't look like it's trending in that direction, which is fine.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
That shit sounds great for the cameras. It sounds great for the cameras. I get it. I understand.
I never speak on him outside of the camera, so
You hate
I
him.
think that what I say in the cameras is completely valid.
You hate him, bro. That's okay. Like that's no problem. There's a couple of niggas on the team that I hate too, and you you come on here and present it too. Actually, right now, there's nobody that is on my hate list, but Xavier Legette is damn sure on yours for sure, or maybe he's not. Maybe you want to see him be successful. Here we go, Q&A. Would BY9 have a way better year last season if it wasn't as many injuries in the offensive line room and the wide receiver room? Yes. Well, for me personally, before I say yes, I'll say it just depends on what you classify as being a way better year or a much better year. But I think that the amount of offensive line, the amount of turnover in the offensive line last year just based on injury and based on, trying different rotations and things like that to go along with, as we've talked about ad nauseum this podcast, Xavier Legette underperforming, Jalen Coker being out for the first, 8 weeks of the season or whatever the case may be. I think that it's safe to assume that Bryce Young would have had a way better year last year if the offensive line was all completely green and the wide receiver room was the same. Just because I think that for whatever reason, his connection with Jalen Coker is a little bit better right now than it is with Xavier Legette. So, yeah, I think he would have had – I think it's safe to assume that he probably would have had an additional 4, maybe 550 yards to go along with maybe 4 or 5 additional touchdowns. So, yeah, I think he would have had a much better year.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
Their completion rate is damn near the same.
Who?
Between X and fucking Tet. Completion rate to Tet was 58.3, and then X was 54.7.
Oh, that's interesting.
But, I mean, you have to accommodate in
The
targets.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah, one is a wide receiver one, and one is a 3.
Can you, if you don't mind, if you're looking up the stats like that, can you tell me how, the percentage of catchable targets that both of them received? You don't have. You can do it whenever.
Yeah.
Before the end of the pod, because then we'll take that into account as well.
Why are we taking that? Because there was at one point that one of those receivers was in that same position and he couldn't get it done.
Yeah, he was still receiving bullshit targets.
Yeah, doubt it. Yeah, of course he was, according to you.
And and by the way, his wrist surgery.
There we go. Another excuse. Excuse number 100 on today. What was the question? I don't even know what the question.
Would he have had a better year if his offensive line and wide receiver room was healthy?
I think so. I think that if Jalen Coker was the Jalen Coker he was at the end of the season, at the beginning of the season, he would have had a much productive year. I also think that if Robert Hunt and Damian Lewis and the offensive line would have been healthy all year, he also would have had better protection, just, in general. Not having to rotate so many offensive linemen in and out, then I think he would have had a better year as well.
Fair enough.
But I think all of that falls on Jalen Coker, how he missed a lot of the season.
Agreed. Next question. Here we go. Brazzell got me a little gassed up. I see Pickens mixed with J-Mo. Who is your comp for CB2? The first thing that I'll say is please just go slow. That's number one. Secondly, I personally don't like doing player comps. The best one that I've seen so far is DJ Chark. That's where I'm just that's a bad comp. DJ Chark is a bad nigga. DJ Chark was wide receiver 1 for Jacksonville for a little while. And shit, he was damn near wide receiver 1 for us for a little while. So, is DJ Chark a bad comp from your wide receiver 3? That's the best one that I've seen. I don't think he's Robbie Anderson because, to me, you know how I feel about Robbie Anderson. After he did what he did in L.A. and Uncle Steve had to send his ass
back. But Robbie Anderson was productive before all of that shit happened.
Yeah, he was.
He had 1,000 yards. Yeah,
exactly. So that's fair. Yeah, but I just don't know.
So I see more Robbie Anderson comp. For sure.
Of course you do. Of course. No, of course you do. That's fine. That's fair.
I'm just saying, Robbie Anderson on that team, he was wide receiver 2. What, wide receiver 2, 3?
Something like that.
Something along those lines.
He had DJ Moore on that team.
Yeah, and I mean, he had the opportunity to create in space. He was a very fast receiver, so he had the opportunity to get behind the secondary and stretch the field. That's perfect Robbie Anderson comp.
Okay.
And that's not saying anything outrageous. It's not like Robbie Anderson is in the Hall of Fame or something.
Buddy, I haven't said anything, bro.
You're like, of course you do.
No, I'm just saying. Buddy,
what does that mean?
Nothing.
So you're just saying that without no meaning to it.
Yeah, nothing. No.
Well, you might need some help a little bit.
No reason at all. That's a great comp. Robbie Anderson, great comp. That's what they say he looked like. He does look. I'm not gonna lie. The videos that I've seen, he do look like Robbie Anderson. It's actually crazy. But we got to get him. We got to get him on a weight program.
Yeah, he is a little small, but
Yeah, he's light in the ass.
But the thing is, he's been playing at that size his whole life. That's the same thing that I say about Bryce Young. He'll be fine.
True.
But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with adding a little weight.
Not at all. They must have knew what the energy of the power was today, somehow, some way. Barring Chris Brazzell snatching his chain before week 1, what's an acceptable Xavier Legette stat line?
I mean, damn, more than 400 yards. What do you have? 3?
I think it was like
360 something.
I mean, my God, if he produces that again, then what use do we have for him? Like, realistically.
none.
Yeah,
With
I
all
mean,
due respect.
so 500 yards is a good median.
And if you want me to be honest,
It should be more.
I think for me personally, I think it has to be before we decide to move on year 4. I think it has to be 650 with at least 4 touchdowns. That's acceptable for me.
And
anything less than that, unless it's like 610 with 7 touchdowns or something like that, anything less than 650 and 4, I mean, he's unsalvageable.
And I'm going with 500. So even though he tries to paint me as this bad person, I'm even giving him a better opportunity than he is. I'm going with 500 yards because I don't have a problem with him being wide receiver 4 or 5. Like, what's wrong with that?
I have a significant
Because
problem.
the potential is there.
I have a significant problem with that.
Why?
Are you talking about Xavier Legette?
Yeah.
I have a significant problem with a first-round pick being a wide receiver 4 or 5. Because if that's the case, then you might as well give John Mechie, Jimmy Horn Jr., Bryson Tremaine,
Well, you
these
said
niggas who you don't have that much invested in. If that's the case and that's what he's like is knocked down to, I'll draw the line at wide receiver 4. If he goes any lower than wide receiver 4 on the depth chart, you might as well ship him. You might as well either trade him
what would you
or
get
you
for
might
him
as
at
well
that point?
cut him. He has no use because at that point, if that's the conversation that we're having, at that point he's taking reps away from niggas that can actually develop. Right? Would you agree with that? He's taking reps away from Jimmy Horn.
Well, I don't think necessarily I would take John Mechie out of that because he's been on 2 or 3 teams by this point.
Well, maybe not John Mechie, but Jimmy Horn Jr. and Bryson Tremaine.
Jimmy Horn Jr., Bryson Tremaine, yeah.
Yeah. And before we even get to those names, I think they have David Moore higher on their list anyway. But that's just me. But, I mean, that's just based on what I've seen. And Bryce seems to have a connection with him as well for whatever reason. It's another guy he has a connection with, but, can't get the shit done. It's good? Oh, you about to say you were looking nervous, nigga. You good? Oh, okay. Yeah, so, 650 and 4 for me.
I'm going to say 500.
That bar is in hell.
I mean, that's all he's giving us.
You're right.
The bar has to be set that low.
You're right. I can't say anything.
I damn sure can't say 1,000. He ain't came close to that.
You're right. Let's see. This is a good one. All of these have been good actually so far, and it's very, very ironic that majority of these have been centered around Chris Brazzell and Xavier Legette, but that's been the hot topic of the week, and I think that Dylan is partially responsible, and I think that we are too, because of the first argument that we had last week. The niggas just get up here getting crazy, like the niggas is saying that he's just gonna come in the locker room as a rookie, 18. Well, how old is he? 21, 22?
Well, I was
23?
just saying that there's potential there. Like, everybody starts over with a fresh slate. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing at all, brother.
Okay.
If Mike Jackson plays just as well or better next season, and wants too much money, who's next up? Corey Thornton. Very simple to me. I think it's Corey Thornton and
Yeah, but I think that you also still have to go get another corner.
yeah, 1,000. That's what I was going to say. You have to go draft one.
Yeah.
Or just go sign one in free agency next year. I don't know who's going to be available, but in my opinion, I already told y'all 2 weeks ago, and I guess I'll just go ahead and say it up here again for the people that didn't catch it. But y'all might as well go ahead and kiss Mike Jackson goodbye. It's a wrap. This is y'all enjoy. Enjoy. It was over with. As soon as he signed a new representative, it was over with. specifically the one that he signed. It's wraps. Bless you. It's wraps from Mike Jackson, the Carolina Panther. Because I don't think that I think that he earned himself enough money last year that even if he has a subpar year this year, he's still going to get a bag. And it's going to be a bag that us as the Carolina Panthers aren't quite willing to pay him. So in my head, heading into this summer and this season, I'm already under the belief that this is our last year with Mike Jackson. So who's next up? It would have to be Corey Thornton. I think that Corey Thornton is a great piece. If you're going to change up your whole play style, I mean, you drafted a cornerback in Will Lee this year, but to be quite frank, as I've looked more into him as well, he got a lot of development to do. A lot of development. So it's not Will Lee. I'll say that. And that's said with all due respect, but right now, the product that he is and the prospect that he is, it's not Will Lee. I would say that it's Corey Thornton. That's who's next up. And then you go draft another one or you go sign another one in free agency, and then you kind of build off of that and continue to build around J.C. Horn.
Yeah, I would agree. I think if Mike Jackson absolutely up and leaves, then you have Corey Thornton, but also corner will be one of your primary focuses in the next year's draft or in free agency for that year.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Mike Jackson is gone. Mike Jackson is gone. That to me is a guarantee. Y'all might as well chalk that one up. That's why I was trying to tell Terrence that he just needed to be appreciative.
You might as well chalk it up. You're going to be the one that's hurt.
No, I've already chalked it up. I've already told niggas multiple times he's gone. Multiple times. I know what time it is. Shout out Mike Jackson.
Shout out Mike Jackson. You have a diehard supporter on here.
Yeah, and if I wasn't so sure, say it again. If I wasn't so sure that he was gone next year, then I would buy. Oh, actually, I was supposed to have a jersey. A Mike Jackson jersey.
Yeah, they sent it back for whatever reason.
I don't know. But if it wasn't for that, I would already have my jersey. And with all the rookie numbers dropping, we will get people that won rookie jerseys. We'll start getting those sent out here within the next couple of weeks. I will be getting a Chris Brazzell jersey. I will be getting a Lee Hunter jersey.
Oh, how ironic. Chris Brazzell, huh?
I've gotten every other wide receiver, every other rookie wide receiver that we've drafted the last 2 years. I might as well keep it going.
You have Jalen Coker?
We didn't draft Jalen Coker.
Yeah, but he's been a prominent figure in our organization.
We didn't draft Jalen Coker.
You don't think it's time for you to go get one?
I want no cocaine white one. They don't have them available. You can blame that on NFL Shop. They got Nalo, they got Nine, and I think they have one more person, if I'm not mistaken, white available NFL Shop. They don't have Coker. So I'm holding out until I can get my hands on a white Coker one, because I can't even make a custom one. They don't have custom white ones available. So no, I don't have Coker. I don't know why you're making that noise. I've been telling you the last 2 years that I wanted a Coker white one. Have I not?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. Make sure to tap in with us on social media at For Panthers Fans Only on Instagram, TikTok, at FPFO_podcast on Twitter. We will be dropping our FPFO Road Game Experience sweepstakes here very, very soon, so make sure you're tuned into the social media and the YouTube for that. Details on that trip in particular and your chance to win. Visit us at forpanthersfans.com right now if you're interested in purchasing some merch, or if you just want to connect with us at our home base, www.forpanthersfansonly.com. Other than that, we will be back next Tuesday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, exclusively on YouTube. DSPs will get it after. We're going to go along with the same pattern and schedule that we've been rocking with for the last couple of weeks on that. I just got Carter paid. So, Terrence was trying to slander me. Oh, I don't know. You can't listen to JJ. Everybody go slow. Give it time. He'll get activated. Do you feel like you want to apologize to me?
About what?
Trying to slander me?
No.
Okay. No worries. I'll actually, you're right. No, don't apologize.
Yeah, I didn't plan on it.
You've been trying to slander me all day.
Ow.
You've been trying to slander me all day. That debate wasn't planned either. I was hoping that it didn't get to that point, but I knew he was going to make me livid. So
I
knew
know how.
I knew he was gonna rage bait me. So
That wasn't planned.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't. Not this time. Not this time. Appreciate y'all tuning in again. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.
It's my fault. It's my fault for once I take accountability. It's my fault that you got superpowers on your knees. It's my fault.